Hi, my name is Sayed Zahin Qasim and I am doing my master's in cybersecurity from National College of Ireland. This is my thesis, which is enhancing lightweight security in edge-based healthcare IoT for energy optimization. My supervisor is Khatija Hafiz. Without wasting your time, I would like to move on and start with executive summary. We all know that there is an accelerated growth of Internet of Medical Things that has facilitated around the clock patient monitoring and real-time healthcare provision, but also brought some serious cybersecurity issues given the sensitivity of personal health information and the limited nature of IOMT devices. Encryption is crucial control to ensure confidentiality, integrity, and availability of medical data. Yet typical algorithms such as AES may be too complex and energy and took more energy for low power. In this research, we have taken three ciphers into consideration, that is LEA, AES, and present under edge device simulation with Docker with zero point 0.5 CPU and 256 MB RAM. Synthetic data like of ECG, blood pressure, SPs are generated and encrypted, and the performance was seen by execute by, in the terms of execution time, memory usage, encrypted file size as metrics. Results shows that AES has to offer the fastest encryption but with greater memory footprint. LEA to offer the best compromise between speed and resource usage, whereas Present offers the slowest software execution. Moving on to the background and motivation for this research, the main security controls that safeguards IOMT equipments is considered to be an encryption, since it enables protecting machines against interceptions, manipulation, and unauthorized access to sensitive patient data somewhere in the real world. Confidentiality is ensured as it does not allow eavesdropping to access personal health information during wireless transmission. The integrity is achieved by making the computationally challenging to manipulate the patient's data by data by an attacker undetected. The availability is indirectly secured through reducing the impact of replay attacks and controlling unauthorized access to system which may shut down the service. The lightweight encryption and present are lightweight cryptographic algorithm that takes these limitations into account. The goal is to sustain sufficient countermeasures against popular attack when decreasing the computational and power demand. Thus become more appropriate to embedded medical systems where energy and resource efficiency is as important as security itself. Moving on to the research objectives, uh, we have purpose proposed the most appropriate algorithm to be used in enforcing secure real-time encryption of IOMT Internet of Medical Things data in situation of limited conditions. Compare the amount of time it takes to encrypt and compare the memory use and size of encrypted file with each algorithm. Virtualize the limited edge circumstances with Docker and CPU and memory boundaries that are similar to Raspberry Pi. Compare AES, LEA, and present with synthetic ECG, SP, and blood pressure data. Moving on to with the system architecture, as you can see, there are IOMT sensors, and then the IOMT sensors are then given to the edge devices, which is simulated uh, Raspberry Pi, and we have used Docker to simulate that encryption modules AES, and from there it went to encryption module, that's AES, LEA, and present. Then we have measured the performance matrix, that is by seeing the time, memory, and file size, and then we have seen the result and analysis of all these encryption. Coming to the methodology of our research is, first we have created the synthetic data sets for healthcare, where we have used ECG, blood pressure, etc. Implement Second, we have done the implementation of algorithm. Third, we have taken edge environment simulations, a Docker, as I said, we have simulated Raspberry Pi using Docker. Fourth, measures of performance evaluation by execution time, memory usage, encrypted file size. Fifth, we have seen the procedures where every algorithm, that is every AES, LEA, and every algorithm were run 10 times on each data set to take into consideration the variability in the runtime and the resource consumption. Then we have seen that the methodology aligns clearly with the threat modules of healthcare cybersecurity, in which encryption often alleviates risk. These were the results that were seen when we were doing our research. We have seen that AES was quite faster but takes a lot of memory. LEA was reliable and was taking less memory than AES. And present was the slowest in terms of encryption time, although it shared similar amount of memory usage with AES and LEA. This is it is like present is used in hardware, not in software execution. I would like to conclude here by saying that the conclusion and the future work. So what I have realized, or what I have seen, that this study which I have done has examined how three encryption algorithms, that is AES, LEA, and present, compare in terms of performance when run in simulated edge device settings that replicate the real world scenario of ITMT deployments. Running and comparing these algorithms in a controlled Docker based limited CPU and memory environment with similar capacity of mobile devices like Raspberry Pi. The research directly tackles one of the major needs between the field of cybersecurity, namely how to secure sensitive medical data at the edge without affecting performance. AES 128, it's quick but memory intensive. It can be used in edge systems with hardware accelerations. LEA, not only good speed but competitive resource cost and reliable and easy deployment, but trades off between the excellent performance, resource usage, and practical deployment. Present has poor software implementation, only used in hardware. Cybersecurity wise, the results reaffirm the need to select algorithm as security control in threat modeling of IOMT. Opting into a cipher that is too heavy can be compromised. Example, encryption or omission in an emergency or protection against design flaws according to the attack surface, whereas lightweight ciphers must still adhere to privacy, integrity, and compliance criteria introduced by protocol like HIPAA, and GDPR. Here's the future work. uh, Connectivity with real IOMT devices, not only just we're doing it to experiment with actual, not just virtually. Use of network layer threat models, which is really important. I guess post computing cryptographic on Internet of Medical Things. This can investigate efficient PQC like Kyber or dilithium that have been optimized to fit small devices with quantum intervals, turning into practical danger. Forward secrecy of medical data will be significant. Hybrid cryptographic architectures. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and interest. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out using the information below. That is this email address. Thank you.